Unity of Billings. Yes, it's a very good day. And I know Linda's not here. I think she's escaping because it's fall. She's trying to run away from it, you know. It's changing. So I like fall. And it is here, I do believe. Close your ears, Linda, so you don't hear us. So, all right. So, can you join me and sing the presence of the Lord? Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel his mighty power and his grace. I can feel the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Thank you, Rick. So, Sunday services are being live streamed, as you can read on the TV up there. And you can donate by going to PayPal and either of those emails. And you can donate at the bottom of the page on Unity of Billings. And thank you for all of those donations. Okay, our announcements. We have 100-year celebration of Unity here in Billings, Montana, correct? Yes. And September 20th, we are doing an open house, correct? At 11 to 2 p.m. And we're having food, games, tours of the building here and everything around, upstairs, downstairs, and all around. It's not Downton Abbey though, okay? And it's going to be a lot of fun. So sign up in the back for tours and to bring salads. Is there a place to sign up online to know that they're coming in for tours or anything? On the website? There's going to be. Wonderful. All right. And the autumn equinox sound bath is September 22nd. I believe, is that a Monday, I believe? Yes. At 6:30, love offering is accepted. Busy bags are in the back for any children with us. And it looks like today we have one and she's in the Sunday room, huh? All right. So meditation room is available from 9:30 a.m. on Sundays, Monday through Tuesday evenings, 7 to 8 p.m. And the yoga's not, it's on a break, right?
Yes.
Our yoga's on a break.
We're not sure when she's going to start back up.
Yeah. So Friendship Sunday is today. It's potluck. And I happen to know we have some really wonderful things down there. Can I say what they are? Some of them? I know there's pulled pork and there is a cheesecake that I made for the very first time. And someone may need to help me get it off of the bottom of the board. Like, okay. I'm sure there's enough people here that can help me out to that, right? Okay. So September speakers are Rev Edee Weigel, who is here today. The Vision Quest. Wow. September 14th is Rev Edee Weigel, Realization. And the 21st is a Reverend Jim Reindaler, Jesus and Superman. And September 28th is Brian Lothian, The Mystical Path. Sounds very interesting. Have you been on a Vision Quest?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody else here been on a Vision Quest? You have? I have? They're amazing. Okay, now we will listen to our David Freeman's Unity song. So prepare yourself, just be still and quiet. And
every prayer is answered, every prayer is heard, every thought and feeling every spoken word, what your soul has longed for, what your heart can feel, is already here, is already real. There is no one out there is no one else. You hold all the answers deep inside yourself. There's a voice that whispers, there's no you, no me, there's just one, there's just unity. One power, one presence, one light to lead the way. All loving, all knowing, that answers when you pray. When the world looks darkest and your eyes can't see, gather all your troubles, give them all to me. I am always with you, I will always be. I am one, I am unity. We are one, we are unity.
So beautiful. It's time for the lighting of the Christ candle. This light represents the Christ that's within me and all of you in this room and in the world and in the universe, of course. For the light shines everywhere, all about, inside and out. Reading of the daily word. The word is free today. Could you please join me in affirming? I am free through my awareness of God. I am free through my awareness of God. Visualizing freedom, I may think of a bird soaring above the earth, a child running across the park flying a kite, or a waterfall cascading a river that will continue its journey as far as I can see. Beyond those exhilarating images, another more personal example evokes a feeling of freedom, my connection with God. God is limitless and unbounded. When I align myself with the Spirit of God within me, I feel likewise limitless. This is where my freedom lies. No matter the state of my life or the conditions of the world, I remain free in God. I face each day with hope and positive expectation. Just as the bird that soars, the kite that glides, and the waterfall that roars, I move freely through life because of my oneness with God. 2 Corinthians 3:17, now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Can you please join me again? I am free through my awareness of God. And today, a little surprise, page 322, we're going to sing, We Are Free. Yeah. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now, I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. Thank you. Free, free, free. Right. Can you join me, please, in the Uni Foundation principle? There is only one presence and one power in my universe and in my life, God, the good, omnipotent. And the unity affirmation that Charlene Inglis has provided, she's probably camping somewhere, and I believe her sister's moved in. Yes, she's moved in. Okay, through divine wisdom and grace, Unity of Billings is vibrant, healing, and inclusive. It's time for the love offering. And if you can hold your love offerings in your hands, someone will come around and pick them up from you. And sometimes it's not always a financial offering, it's offering of your heart and spirit, time, energy, and love. We appreciate all of that. So divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. So, special music today, page 55, Peace Be Still.
Did you want to talk about that, Ricky? This is a lullaby. Rick's going to tell you a few things about it.
The melody was composed by Johannes Brahms, who is a famous, one of the best composers of all time in the classical stage, and you probably all know this song very well from childhood on.
Ricky knows a little bit about these things. Probably a lot. Okay, hang on one second.
We'll sing all 3 verses.
Page 55. Good, here we go.
Peace be still, peace be still, one with you always, all sustaining, ever caring, all abiding life and love. Peace be still, in the presence of God. He will guide and protect. Rest in God's arms of love. God is life, God is love. There is none else beside Him. All indwelling, manifesting, all according to His love. God is might, God is power, all is at His command. Peace be still, peace be still, know within all is well. All is well, all is well. God is within us always. Father, Father, and Mother, this is sustaining love. We are one, in the presence of God. We are one in His love, knowing all is well. Isn't that this song?
No, since it was a lullaby, wake up.
Wake up.
All right, and I'm going to say that love offering blessing again, please, because I think I did it out of order. That's okay. Double blessings, double gifts, right? Okay, so join with me, please, in blessing it. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna say a little prayer. Thank you for these gifts that you have given to the church today. We love and bless every single one, and we are grateful and thankful for it comes to us out into the community, into the universe, and it is blessed tenfold. Amen. Now I think it's time for Reverend Edee. Here she is. Does this get shut off?
Pardon me?
Does this get shut off?
No.
Okay.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. For some reason, I just remembered something my stepfather would say, because he married my mom when I was 16, so he was part of my teenage years, and he passed away this spring, but I can still hear him saying things like, "I can't believe you get paid to talk." He used to tell me, "Do they have earrings that are in the shape of a phone?" My dear stepfather, his name was Walter. So I still hear his voice. Today, we're going to be talking about Vision Quest. The Vision Quest. You know, this is the time of year. I think that this time of year is very conducive to Vision Quests because the weather is killing off mosquitoes and other things that maybe would bother us when we're visioning, questing. And this time of year, of course, we have the yellow leaves and pumpkin spice everything. This time of year. Oh. So today we're learning about Vision Quests. We've probably all heard of one, and I'm saying raise hands. We've all heard of a Vision Quest? Yes, you've heard of one. Some of us have been on Vision Quests. And I was wondering, has anyone ever considered traveling on a Vision Quest? My mother used to say, "I want to go to the Himalayas, I want to go to the caves where the yogis are." Now that's quite a long way. Or have you been interested in the idea? Yeah. Well, and then I laugh here. I says, "You guys know me pretty good." Yeah, whatever it says up there, there's always a twist to it. I call myself, I'm a stand-up yogi comedian. I also am teaching a very good yoga class on Wednesday nights at the Huntley Project Museum. And I've had up to 11 people at a time. A lot of beginners, but, as usual, I keep it pretty lively. You gotta, everybody get your water now. This is H2O. Got to keep it light. But as I would say, where do you think we actually do go for a Vision Quest? A mountain, a cave, the desert, some faraway destination? Well, you know me pretty well. Where do you think we really do go for a Vision Quest?
Inside.
There you go. She's got it. Within. No matter where you go on this planet Earth, when you go on a Vision Quest, you're actually going within. I think that when we go away on vacation, we possibly give ourselves more, I call it downtime, because you've allotted that time ahead. But it'd be all right to write on your calendar, full moon, Vision Quest. I was outside last night when the moon came up. I took pictures of it and sent it to my friend. Here's the moon, sharing it with you. The Vision Quest is already living within you. It's almost like a television channel that's got your favorite movie, and you got to figure out what channel is it on, because you got to tune in. You guys got that look on your face, like, oh, okay. Well, I'm digging what you're laying down. Your perfect vision is already running on another channel. It's just up to you to find it. When I think of the word channel, I do think of my irrigation channels at the ranch. And like a TV channel, the water must be aligned to its channel in order to flow where it's needed. It's very exciting when it's flowing where it's not needed. Me and my shovel. But we need to turn within to find that key that leads us to our vision quest. We turn within to a spiritual dimension. That's the key. We're turning within to a spiritual dimension. And this spiritual dimension is constantly calling us as us. But unless we become calm, all is well, all is well. That was the perfect song today. They picked it. Unless we become calm, we may never have the chance to hear it. So our vision is always there for us if we just calm down. I think about a snow globe, when you shake it, it's got all the little snow flakes inside of it, but then it all goes down to the bottom in that clear glass. You have to calm down enough that you can hear your vision calling to you. And you must become perfectly calm and remain calm. I guess, isn't that the secret of life, just staying calm? I've had a lot of practice at that this year with storms coming by. That spiritual dimensions, inner spiritual dimensions are always calling to us. Inner spiritual dimensions also have been called inner planes and have many other names depending on the tradition and the territory. Mother being mother. I can just remember my mother. My mother was a minister, so of course, when I was 2, 3, 4, I remember holding my fingers up. If my sister and I talked too much, we had to come sit. Edith, you can come up here and sit. I'm sitting there looking at the whole audience. Little did I know that someday I'd be paid to talk. Thanks, Dad. But there are inner dimensions calling to us. And depending on the tradition and the territory, they have names like the astral world, astral plane, spirit world, heaven, dream time, the Shushuma. But the word dream time seems to have the best possible chance of being used positively. And it paints a pretty picture, dream time. That'd be like something my mother would have said. Quiet time, dream time, dear. Take a little meditation. And everyone dreams, and everyone daydreams. And daydreams may seem more doable, more accessible when we name it dream time. And maybe it even sounds more friendly, even welcoming. And we do travel various realms in our sleep, and most of them we do not control the content or the meaning. Some we do not even remember. But we could be delighted with the idea that energy follows thought. How about if I say that 2 or 3 times? Energy follows thought. Energy follows thought. Something my mother told me when I was young. Did you know that we can incubate a dream or a realm with our very thought? The minute you think of it, it's happened. Think vision quest. You're going to get a vision just like that. Instant. We can incubate a dream and we can incubate a realm with your very thought. And this is where daydreams can work just as well or even better than night dreams. No matter what you know or believe about astral projection and out-of-body experiences, they're happening all the time. I have a few friends that had near-death experiences, told me all about it. Dear Mike Turley, he had an out-of-body experience, it was about this time of year. Might have almost been on this day. He was driving a cement truck and the tire blew out and the whole truck load of cement rolled over him. And he told me that he was in the air looking down at the workmen trying to get him out of the cab. And he told me, heaven smells like rain. That's what he told me. And then he decided to go back. to his body, and he felt himself going down, and he opened his eyes, and all the workmen started crying out, "He's alive, he's alive," like 30 people. Mike's a miracle. We don't know where he is, but wherever he is, I'm sure he's with his brothers, his elders. He's a native holy man friend. So wherever he's at, we're just thinking of him because he's been on my mind lately. But out-of-body experiences are happening all the time. We've probably all had the experience of just thinking of a person or a place, and maybe someone will call you on the phone. It's like, I was just thinking of you yesterday, or I was just thinking of you just now. Or you can think of a person or place and suddenly find yourself there in memories. I think about the beach and the smell of the salty air and the seaweed and the seagulls, feeling that cold sand under your feet. But just thinking of a person or a place and suddenly you find yourself there, and the feelings, the smells, the air, the view, the vision can be a memory just as real as now. Talking, walking, living life as we knew it then. Existing once again in a mental plane. A vision quest can show you the future too. Sometimes it's good just to vision with your eyes closed a path and maybe opening a gate. And then whatever you see after you open that gate could be possibly coming into your life. However you can conceive dream time, future or past, day or night, you will get the distinct feeling that dream time involves an inner knowing that the invisible realms do affect and bring into creation the manifest world. You may notice that when you resolve something in a dream or daydream, it affects our more conscious and concrete experiences as well. I wrote, try it. I have resolved my experience with nationwide insurance. I did have a miracle, the fact that that tornado turned and my trees and my house were barely damaged. And yet I saw it pick up a tractor trailer and throw it on top of my neighbor's pickup truck. And then the Huntley Museum, where I'm teaching yoga, lost almost every window, every siding, and roofs. In fact, the other day we were doing yoga and a piece fell off of the ceiling down the floor. I go, I guess they're still working on that. But I did look out the window and I saw it and I went, well, I've been doing Reiki lately. I wonder if I went like this and it turned, and I went, okay. My house didn't get damaged hardly a nickel's worth. And all I know is Nationwide man came and looked at my trees were fine and my windows were fine. And he looked at me, I looked at him. And I thought to myself, well, it's just a miracle, Edie, don't mess with it. So I've resolved it in my daydreaming. I see them all smiling at me and I think, next time I need them, they'll still be there. They're still on my side. But since I grew up in a metaphysical home, early on I discovered my daydreams kept coming true. And why not? I remember as a child, good old Jiminy Cricket singing, "A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep." My generation grew up with ideals of magic and merriment, the 60s and 70s, and I wrote, oh yeah, underlined. Magic and merriment in the 60s and 70s. My world has been dreams and wishes fulfilled. Dreams and wishes fulfilled. Our inner world is more accessible than you are led to believe. I knew from a very young age that dreams create our reality. Dreams feed our consciousness, and dreams can be the magic that propels you into new and lighter dimensions. Pillow fight. The kids are playing. Dad is now. Mother went, now Dad is going. They're having fun. You know, they're young, they should be having fun. Absolutely. That's right. That's right. Next week, everybody bring a pillow. We'll have a pillow fight.
I love it.
Dreams can be the magic that propels you into new and lighter dimensions. And you know, I really like that idea, lighter. Light can be literally a light bulb or lighter like you're floating away. We're all going to levitate. Lighter dimensions. Daydreams can be your choice and your personal journey, and why not? I wrote, why not, and double underlined it. So make it a habit to dream big. Our minds, and I teach yoga, so it's called monkey mind. Our monkey mind is always running in background chatter of our days. And this is my joke, runs like space debris through our vague awareness. And we get caught up in mind spin. Okay, so I teach a lot of yoga lately, so I've been practicing more yoga and I've been meditating more. So it's just like, do it and be it. It's happening. This vague chatter runs around in the back of your mind like space debris. And it's in the background like elevator music that you don't like. And you get caught up in mind spin. And just like a rock that gets skipped across a pond, we get spinning so fast we cannot settle, we cannot sink until we are just spent and depleted. And then we go to the bottom. And I wrote, oh no, underneath. So in other words, slow down by conscious choice before something happens that forces you to slow down. I wrote, oh yeah. I've got friends that run, and all of a sudden they missed a step on the stair and they hurt their foot. And then they were in a soft cast for 6 weeks. I said, oh, are you getting more time to take it easy now? You know, I'm a horse trainer, so we always plan to give horses time off before they get used up and sore or sour. So like we have like a little show part and then they get turned out to pasture for a month. And then a little show part and a little pasture for a month. Because their animal mind, you know, they only want to play the game if it's like throwing a ball for a dog that just looks at you and goes, yeah, right, I don't want that. So thinking of it, always plan a vision quest. It's your time off. It's your little vacation. Say to yourself, I'm just seriously going to sit down, wrap a blanket around myself, and just meditate and feel what's coming down the pike for me that I can take advantage of. Part. Work on it like your life depended on it, because it does. Work to find time to quest, because your life does depend on it. Your life depends on your dreams. You got to feed it. You know, it's the animation that makes you jump out of bed and just kind of skip. Might be me jumping over the kitten. Underfoot, itty bitty, makes you definitely watch where you're walking. But the freedom to quest. I mean, we have this freedom. We have a freedom to quest and plan a special time for inner journey. And it brings a new and magical energy into your possibly humdrum, or dare I say, boring existence. And I wrote, oh no, again. It's like bitter medicine. I got the whip out there. It's your choice. Can you imagine an evening wrapped up in a blanket, drinking cocoa, looking up at the stars? Close your eyes for just a minute. Go there for a moment now. A very dark night where every star twinkles like a diamond. Every star is dancing and every star is laughing. Every star is laughing. Closing your eyes and just be there. That inner vision. Every star is dancing. Every star is laughing. Let yourself become awestruck. Be there now. Become aware of your own inner light. It's always shining within you, just like your vision quest. You can allow this light to lead you. Allow this light to lead you as you allow more of your inner light to lead you on your vision quest. The more you may become aware of the source of the light, then you find an awareness of this source will never leave you. Become aware of the source of this light. Set aside some time in your daily schedule for dream time. Just before sleeping is a great time for this. You may actually incubate a dream as well. Let yourself be drawn into the inner worlds Let yourself be drawn into the inner world. These experiences can become a source of nourishment of the mind and the spirit. And as you become nourished and inspired, be more creative. Even if it's only grabbing a can of paint and touching up a chair or a doorway, be more creative. Stay curious and open. Enjoy this heightened sense of mystery and magic that may have a shattering effect on your usual picture of reality. Enjoy this heightened sense of mystery and magic that may have a shattering effect on your usual picture of reality. I have a big smiley face there. Oh yeah, shattering illusions. That's our generation, right? That's our generation talking. Dream time. Interdimensional travel can be a separate reality. And of course, it's free. Why not dedicate some time to exploring those inner realms? Daydreaming can be done while you journal. Write down your dreams, whatever you can remember, and you will begin to remember more. I had a dream about a week ago. I don't know where I was, a big kitchen, but it had to be like a foreign country, like down south, really far, because there was no, just the door, the window, and the doors were open. Great big kitchen, cooking area, big pots of steaming something, probably rice or lentils. And there was this very handsome man cooking. And I came in and looked at him, he looked at me, and I thought, he's not really a real man, he's an angel. There was just something about him that was just ethereal. And I woke up and I'm reading this book. Well, I'm reading this book and I got to a page and I opened it up and there was the man.
Wow.
And he's a man that just showed up at this place and was offering to cook for everybody. I'm going, okay, maybe I'll tell the cat about this dream since I don't have anybody else to tell. I'm like, and his name's Bodo, B-O-D-O, Bodo. Bodo's cooking in the kitchen. He volunteered, just like an angel, they said. I'm like, oh boy, this is fun. And I was writing this talk too. So I'm like, okay, fine. My life is never boring. I live, she dances with wolves. It's like me, trips over cats. Dances with horses. So you write down your dreams and whatever you can remember, and you will remember more. I've dreamed several times about these very handsome men that seem to be military type or whatever. But when I look at them, I realize they're actually angels. They're not real humans. There's something about them that's in my dream particularly. Like, maybe you can see through them slightly. But one of my meditations when I meditate, and I'd like to have a vision, is a mantra that just says, reveal thyself to me. Dear God, reveal thyself to me. I take that big deep breath and it just flows in. Thank you for my house not being damaged by that storm. Reveal thyself to me. So a little homework. Maybe drive your car without the radio playing. Our 63 Valiant when I was a kid did not have a radio. And it did not have an air conditioner. My mother used to say, roll the windows down and let's sing. All the way to New Mexico through Phoenix. No radio. Turn it off. Sing a little song or daydream. This is a good time to daydream while you're driving. Daydream about whatever you think sounds like fun. And day by day, dream by dream, you'll be led to the source. Last Sunday, I went and helped Wendy, our dear friend Wendy, move out of the mother's house. Her mother had been in a rest home and made a peaceful transition. So I went there and there was 20 people there and everyone was dividing up every single thing and loading up. There was a line of trucks out on the road. So I drove up there and they filled up my truck too. I got a whole bunch of treasures. And then we all had a really big meal, like 20 of us. This beautiful house looking over Rock Creek. Beautiful. Being led to the source. So I went to the mountain. I had a chance to have my little time in a pine forest there, Rock Creek. You will be led to the source. You will find yourself on a path, the path of your own personal vision quest. And day by day, dream by dream, you'll be led to the source. So here it is. The moment we become reconciled to and at one with our source, then immediately we are heirs, joint heirs to all the riches of heaven. Love it. Dream by dream and day by day, my vision quest has led me to this realization that it's all God. It's all God. My real father, Earl, was kind of a scientist. He was an engineer. And he worked with the company that invented cabin pressurization so that the planes could fly higher and people didn't bump along on those, when the history of flight. So he was working with cabin pressurization. And he told me, he said, every single thing in this universe is wheels within wheels, cells and atoms. My real father, cells and atoms, wheels within wheels, down to micron, what are that? The microscope that is so intense that it shows even like a cell, the atoms in the cell. Electron microscope. Ta-da! Thank you, Dad. I can just hear him telling me stuff. He's always telling me stuff. It's all God. Pretty much everything I see all day, all night, I can affirm it's all God. I mean, I was even looking at my truck today. Well, it's metal, but my dad told me metal has life and metal gets tired. And him working with metal to make these machines that made the air. He says metal gets metal fatigue. He was telling me all these things. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I'm a little kid. It's all God. My vision quest leads me to the source. And in my vision quest, I seek peace, I seek understanding, and I seek healing. And as I sit meditating, barefooted, grounding, I had this realization, a daydream, a scientific fact, that every single thing is actually composed of cells and atoms. Every cell, every single atom of the entire cosmos is governed by a life force energy, the source. Ta-da, I found it, the source. And it's all God. I just hear my sister and I. We poke each other, poke each other. Make a face, and then all of a sudden we start giggling. I could just hear, girls, my mother, don't make me stop this car. I could just hear it now. They're having fun. But this is it. Every single thing is God. Everything. Every tree, animal, plant, even a rock. Every single thing is God. So my mantra lately has been, it's all God, it's all good. It's all God, the energetic force that created and maintains the entire universe, as well as every single cell and atom, the source. It's all God. There's nothing else. It's all God. This has changed my reality in profound ways, great ways. Just that affirmation. Just whenever I'm challenged with, storms or bugs or drought, or my neighbor's been using the irrigation for like 10 days. And I'm like, I really hope he's done soon because I want to irrigate before they turn off the ditch. Water keep flowing quickly to the neighbors instead of around my house. It's all God. God made water. And I know sometimes I talk about Paramahansa Yogananda. And he is a yogi that came from India and had set up a yoga blended Christian church in Los Angeles, which my mother attended. And I got to go to his ashrams and go to church there. And I was in the choir at Yogananda's. If you ever want to really go on a vision quest by just simply reading a book, there's a book called The Autobiography of a Yogi. He was born in the 1800s. And that book will change your life. The only book that Steve Jobs had on his Kindle or his phone or whatever was Autobiography of a Yogi. He gave a copy of it to every single person that ever came to see him. Was it Apple? Yeah, in Silicon Valley there. He had 100,000 copies of it. George Harrison gave a copy of it to every single person that came to see him. This book will change your life. I read it when I was young. I reread it all the time. I've got it on CD. It plays in my truck. Autobiography of a Yogi. Because a person that's lived his entire life dedicated to serving God, the richness of this story will really change your life. It changed mine. I mean, I'm always tuning into this. It's all God. Yogananda said, change your consciousness, and you will see in the stars the sparkle of the divine light. In every atom of space, you will see the twinkle of God's light of laughter. I found this after I had written all the previous pages. I opened it up at random to one of his books, Stars and Laughter. I'm like, dear God, how could I not just be walking on air all the time? How could I not? Everything's a miracle. He also said, give great importance to cultivating, through daily soul awakening meditation, your relationship with God. When you are in the perfect calm of soul awareness, you will see God moving in all creation. We are all on a vision quest. Some of you have had a vision or visions. My vision quests have been like steps leading upward and onward. Some visions I seek, some have come unbidden, yet all have come true. Deja vu, directions, warnings, revelations. We're all living in a little patch on the Milky Way. I remember my mother used to say, don't worry, honey, we're in a mud ball flying through space. God's in control. Do not worry. God is in control. We're all living in a little patch on the Milky Way. The possibilities are endless. Seek your vision every day, every night. When something resonates in your heart, you will know it. Be calm, be still, ask for your guidance. Ask, reveal thyself to me, O Lord. Reveal thyself to me. The whole universe is made of spirit. A star, a stone, a tree, humans, animals, all are composed of the cosmos. All are made of God. God's stuff. My mom would say, it's all God stuff, honey. It's all God stuff. Everything's made of God, and he brings into creation a diversified world. The Lord had to bestow on everything the appearance of individuality, but it's all stardust, and it's all God stuff, and it's all good. So try to go out and look at the stars at night. The moon will be beautiful again tonight. Try to go out and look at the stars and the moon more often. Try to walk or at least stand on the earth barefooted more often. Feel your spirit being washed clean by slowing down. Slow down a little bit. Let your angel catch up with you. They're hanging on for dear life. We drive down the freeway. My mom says, the angels are riding on the car like surfboards. Yay, Mom. I love her thinking back about that. You're being washed clean, and spend time turning within and honor the intelligence that lives within each and every one of us. Behold the universe as it truly is, blazing in glory. Woo! Let's stand for the blessing. Right here, right now, we embark on our own vision quest. We are turning within. Right here, right now, we hear our heart song. Right here, right now, we are free. We are free to be whatever our dreams lead us to be. We find the source and we live from that source. We are all gifted by the grace and beauty of God's cosmic creation. Namaste. Thank you. Holy moly, Batman.